obiskovalke in obiskovalci, lep dober večer. Za začetek naj povem, da nas veseli izjemno veliko zanimanje in udeležba na nocojšnjem predavanju. Po imenu Zavoda za kreativno produkcijo MZIM pozdravljam vse prisotne, še posebej našega gosta, znanega grafičnega oblikovalca in ilustratorja Milana Iliča, ki bo nocoj govoril o delu legende grafičnega oblikovanja Miltona Glaserja. Prav njemu gre posebna zahvala za pomoč pri realizaciji projekta. Gospod Glaser že več let ne potuje na dolge razdalje, zato je izbral dolgoletnega sodelavca in prijatelja, da predstavi vsaj del Glaserjevega izjemnega avtorskega opusa. Milan Ilič je profesionalno oblikovalsko pot začel v Evropi, sredi 80-ih let se preselil v ZDA, kjer je začel kot ilustrator sodelovati z več pomembnejšimi ameriškimi revijami in časopisi. Leta 1991 je postal art direktor mednarodne izdaje revije Time, leta 1995 je ustanovil studio Milan Ilič Corporation za grafično oblikovanje in računalniško 3D grafiko. Z Miltonom Glaserjem je predaval študentom oblikovanja, sodelovala sta tudi pri številnih drugih projektih. Danes so med njegovimi naročniki večji časopisi in revije, knjižne založbe, restauracije in hoteli. Vse prisotne vabimo jutri na jutrišnjo otvoritev razstave Miltona Glaserja z naslovom Risanje mišljenje v galeriji Žigalica. Na ogled smo postavili več kot 180 del iz različnih obdobij, več kot 50-letnega ustvarjanja, ki pomenijo prvo obsežno predstavitev enega največjih živečih grafičnih oblikovalcev in ilustratorjev na naših tleh. Udeležencem današnjega predavanja so pri hostesni mizi v predvedju na voljo vabila na otvoritev in razstavni katalog ter revije MZIM. Obiskovalci slavnostne otvoritve razstave pa bodo prejeli darilo, ki ga je posebej za to priložnost oblikoval Milton Glaser. Želim vam zanimiv večer in prijetno poslušanje.
Dakle, ja ću vam reći jednu vrlo lijepu stvar. Ovo će biti najkraće predavanje za nisu zvoli, ali ćete shvatiti da je zapravo jako lijepa stvar način na koji vas predavanje. Mislim da ćete zaista uživati u filmu koji je nevjerojatan. Film je ovo što ćete vidjeti još kratko i neke scene nedostaje i tako dalje. Ako ćemo nikog ne kupe, ja sam se da ovo bila jedinstvena šansa da provode se cilja ovo evropska premijera. I ja bih htio da pogledate ovo i posle filma, ako još uvijek ste budni, kako se zove, ja bih vrlo rado mogu govoriti pitanja. Mislim da bi sad se mogu ukazati svi.
When I was a kid, I discovered that I had great prestige in the neighborhood. My friends could ask me to draw anything, which turned out to be, almost in all cases, naked ladies. They would describe the exact position and physical characteristics, and I could do that on request. Sort of a short transition between that beginning and what eventually became my career.
People ask me why I chose design, like most American artists. When I was a kid, I copied comic strips, Walt Disney, and then I went to the High School of Music and Art, which gave me a lot of options about what I should be doing, where I was introduced to the idea of what was then called commercial art, which was making things to sell for money. At the same time, parallel to that was this other idea of fine art, which was about some other kind of value. But I never could get the idea through my head that I could make a living making paintings that somebody would buy and put in their house. It just seems so weird to me and so inappropriate for me. I wanted to do work that was public. I wanted to do work that was on the street. I wanted to do work that people saw. At that point, I had already internalized this idea that it didn't matter whether I was called an artist or a designer or an illustrator or whatever else. The core value was always the act of making it. And the transformation of an idea that you hold in your mind that becomes real or material. That to me still is the glory of any creative activity.
As the creator of I Love New York and the moving sequel that followed 9/11, he may be the best known graphic designer in the world, but they don't begin to even hint at the impact and significance of Milton Glaserju's work. He's taken the gifts he had to start with and developed them along a dazzling variety of lines that have influenced every serious designer I can think of, and that have materially affected the way we get information, the way we buy things, and in fact the things that we buy. I've known Milton about 30 years, and I remember being struck by the mixture of talent, play, and intelligence.
I love doing posters. In fact, all designers love doing posters. Most of the time you're working on 5.5 by 8.5 and suddenly you have this enormous landscape, which just gives you a different kind of opportunity and presence.
I love music in all forms. So I'm very responsive to music experientially. I love to dance when my feet would sort of obey my brain. And I think that idea of movement and a rhythmic response has something to do with the way you draw and the way you make things. I always tend to think that the affinities between all these forms are very constant. And also I'd like to see whether it's possible to create the same kind of emotional response in graphics that music has.
It occurs to me that for many people, this poster is as much the 60s as anything they know about the 60s. People very often remember it this way whether they were there or not.